and Steph and Larry Bird, the best three shooters ever, without question. And then, of course, 2 nights later, the Big East tournament, St. John's beating UConn last night on this floor. Brunson the pitch in the corner, and Hart. This is the three. Karl Anthony Towns finds Hart. Those two not.
Something to watch tonight. That's the clear advantage here for the Knicks. You got the #1 rebounder in the game, and Karl Anthony Towns, and off the bench, Mitchell Robertson, the best offensive rebounder in the game.
Podziemski, you and Zora were talking about the top. Quentin Post moved it. Richard out of the corner. Knocks down three. 56th pick in last year's draft, a rookie out of Florida.
I love his aggressiveness right from the start. No hesitation. He's going to be aggressive all night long.
Podziemski runs over Hart. That'll be the first.
Engage Jamal.
Josh Hart.
Podziemski goes down as he was cutting to the corner. It is Bridges.
Inside has really struggled with his offense as of late. It's a good sign.
Double digits, one of the last 5 games. Quentin Post on the 5-all. Warriors lost their last game Friday in San Francisco by 10 to the Timberwolves. Hart pitches it out. Brunson working on the rookie Richard. Turnaround dances in.
It's just deadly. He can get wherever you want and use your aggressiveness against you.
Podziemski leads into Ojiana.
They're probably sitting at home like, why is everyone dropping 83 on the Wizards?
Of the three, the lead is 1 for the Knicks. One of the three, I should say. Misses a pair of the three. Brunson putting on the work. Shoots over. 9th in the league in scoring is Brunson. Just over 26 points per game. Leon's second year, plays college ball at Bradley, working a 2-man game with Keith Santos to the back. What we keep seeing from him.
Well, he's more minutes, obviously, because of all the injuries, but a guy that, a 3-and-D type player, Podziemski's lucky he didn't pick up his second foul on that contact with Cat.
Third time he's down to the ground, and Anunoby knew that was off. Body English couldn't get it to the rim. Back the other way comes Podziemski. Really the one guy who's a scorer, if you will, in this team right now. But Post says take
that yourself and show your coach that maybe you can trust me in certain situations even when we are healthy.
Brunson going away tonight.
And Jamal, he has not shot the basketball great. He's still close to his averages, but in terms of the efficiency, a little bit of dip since the All-Star break for Brunson.
And you see he's getting more efficient with not again.
Podziemski.
You got to make your free throws. First time he got up there, went 1 for 3 here. You're going to need every
long full game slide they are on. Trying to stay above. Sure, in the top 3. Usually you look at those teams, those are the best teams in the league, right there with the Spurs and the Celtics. And the Knicks are beginning a stretch where they have a 2-year run to the finish line. The 4th of 8 straight games not playing a team with a winning record for New York, Reg.
Think about that. Since January 21st, they've had the best defensive rating at almost about 105 points, holding points or holding opponents to about 103. Nice move there again by Brunson, his first day on the team.
Brunson to the line for a couple.
And you watch Jalen Brunson.
He's playing with the Kobe's on, and Kobe was the master of that fundamental and footwork.
He has the last 8 for the Knicks. Post looking for another triple. Got that again. So Quentin Post shows up hitting threes, and Mike Brown says, I don't need to see that. It's part of the deep. Was that your debut on the Telestrator?
You know what? I'm not the czar, but I can.
Yes, let's go. Opportunity all around tonight. I love it. Brunson's 3 is short, chased down by Bridges. Reset to 14, and McHale fire. The foul. Stay down here. It'll be on the Warriors, and Podziemski is
far away from him.
Change the foul. It's on Will Richard. Not Podziemski. Brunson draws 2. Knicks move it well. Karl Anthony Towns will take it. A rebound by Gary Payton, second, already in year 10 in the league. 33 years old. Son of a great glove. Turning the corner, Nate Williams goes to the basket, left-handed, finishing over Anunoby, 4th-year man out of the University of Buffalo.
That's what makes this game tonight for the Warriors so special. These guys and players that you've never heard of, they're just coming out here playing and hooping. There's no expectation. They're just glad they have had the opportunity here.
They stopped Pajemski, took advantage, and the tripping foul early over games.
Oh, he's
Watching
still leaking.
it,
He's still leaking.
He's leaking.
Yeah.
Well, that's a typical Pittsburgh Steeler, well, ex-coach. But that's a typical player for Coach Tomlin right there.
Post off on the three. Birthday, actually, for former Steelers coach Mike Tomlin, taking in the Knicks game here tonight. Anunoby, bloodied, not deterred, misses the three. Karl Anthony Towns connected with Williams. They went behind the play off the court. Now they rejoin as Pajemski and the Warriors try to add to their 6-point lead.
Well, if OG would have made that shot. If he would have made that shot after getting knocked.
There is Mike Tomlin.
Boy,
Kicking at the game at the Garden here tonight.
That was a great conversation back in the ground.
Warriors mixing in plenty of zone, as you would imagine, as we go through this one. Given how thin they are in numbers.
A lot of zone. They're 7, again, fresh off the plane here. Doesn't know any of the defensive schemes, and you can just throw them in the zone and let them cover an area.
Exactly. Iwar from the outside with the knockdown. The rookie from France playing more since February 1st.
Reason being is that being able to knock down those open threes.
Pryor from the outside, rims it out, Knicks back the other way, hard on the board. Here comes Brunson. Brunson draws 2, had some space, and you're at 7, gets his first rebound. Wearing number 77, one of the easiest names to memorize with a number in the history of the sport. Payton, ball number 3, and rebound number 1 for Mitchell Robinson, who brought down 22 of them against the Pacers on Friday night. How important that could be for the Knicks as we get towards the playoffs. Iwara again. Spencer the board. And Spencer left free for 3. And hit the backboard.
I'm saying it kindly.
He did. Factually
He
correct.
did, yeah. Watch the attention that Brunson's getting, though. All 5 sets of eyes are paying attention to where he's going.
Robinson for the Knicks. Pitches Shamit, turn and toss. Can't make the 3. You're at 7 on the board for the Warriors.
Warriors are just getting in the pick and roll and trying to create offense.
See, he just was on the wrong side.
Flip-flop.
Take Spencer to the other side. Hoop looks so much bigger. He knocks down 3. And even Steve Kerr with a smile on the benches. Golden State leads by a half dozen. Brunson trying to stop this. He has had a good start tonight. 4 of 6.
Luka Magic, one of the 2 of the best first quarter scorers in our game. Brunson off to another hot start here in the first.
How about Luka last night for the Lakers? Brunson takes it away. On the push, Shamit. Right back to the hot man, Brunson. Trying to chase down his own board, could not. Warriors in transition. Nice job by the Knicks to get back defensively. Spencer to pass, Payton inside. Pretty feed from Pat Spencer.
Looked like he lost it as he was going up.
You put a smaller guy in the post and have him setting screens like a post player and have the post guys outstretching the court.
Brunson taking over a little bit on the offensive end here in the foul. You all, just how well they played in that first quarter from your perspective.
Yeah, and one, I think.
Doing your thing.
I don't know, man. It's, you know, even landing the plane, looking at the New York skyline, the drive into Madison Square Garden, everything about it, there's just a vibe of like honor and history. And then when you come in here, they got the Oregon playing. You know, you've watched games in this building your whole life as a basketball fan, so it just brings something special out of you. And with the Western Conference team, you know we only get one chance to come in here every year, so you got to take advantage.
Speaking of Brandon Brzezinski here, as he takes another shot, another 3, he said on record that he wants to be better than you. How have you seen his game grow?
Beautiful pass, Alvarado to Anunoby. Good step.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, for him taking the necessary steps every year to continue to be an impact player. He's very unique. he's one of those guys that kind of does it all and makes winning plays. And I think his offensive game it's been up and down, but I think he's really understanding what it can mean to be an every night type of player. So he's been forced into some tough situations, you know, with some of the injuries that we've had in different roles. But it's just been great to see him get better every year, and I think that's going to be a big part of his career, just continue to redefine himself every season.
Well, another three knocked down. Gary Payton gets that one. The lead is 16. Steph, do you get a sense of the impact that you have had on the game as a whole when you watch pace, space, and all these guys taking all these threes now in basketball?
Defenses, you know, we're playing back then, even with me, you know, let me come off of knock that down, G. Yes, sir.
He sure is. Mike
Yes,
Brown's going to
sir.
take a timeout. So
There's
take
a
a
lot of
timeout with
threes.
us. Come out. People are trying to find guys like you. And Pajemski wants to be more like you.
I was about to say, what was that last question you asked about three-point shooting?
Touche. Post puts it in. The lead's 21, Reg.
Hey, Steph, the guy to your right, I know how important Draymond has been to your career. Obviously, the 4 championships you guys have won together. His importance when he comes back to this team as well.
I mean, we still have, you know, championship aspirations. You know, Jimmy going down was a huge blow. The anchor, you know, of our team over the last decade plus. So, you know, we're going to talk about down the road. There's going to be a lot of, you know, first time I did it, and it was not, you know, kind of predetermined. It was in the 2013 playoffs against Denver, and my, you know, court. And it was the middle of a third quarter run, and they were all standing up. I shot in front of the bench and turned around, and from there I kind of be like, oh, that was kind of fun. You know, when you're feeling good and you know it's going in. I've missed a couple, but for the most part, you know, those are beautiful kind of, you know, shots whenever we play lately, which is not a good tagline to have. But it's been a long time coming. Him, you know, being such a true foe for the last 13 years, and us having battles in the Western Conference Finals when he was in Portland, and now as teammates. It's crazy this whole year we have not played 1 minute together because we haven't been healthy. So I'm hoping down the stretch we'll have that opportunity. But it's been great having him part of the team, the locker room. He's such a steady presence for us.
Late clock here. Pajemski trapped on the sideline. Out of bounds off the Knicks.
Draymond,
Man, we hope to see you back on the court sometime soon.
I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing some great energy to our game. It's been fun to be a fan, too.
We appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
Great Steph Curry sitting next to Draymond Green. His Warriors leading by 17. Focus here on the Knicks and Shamet. This team trying to get it turned around, but they turn it over for the 7th time tonight. A sloppy first game back off a road trip type performance by the Knicks. Post call for that offensive foul earlier. Backing down, Clarkson. Can't finish. Karl Anthony Towns the rebound. If the Knicks can find somebody to get going offensively. Towns joins for a 3. Santos. Pajemski a step to the basket. To the left hand for the finish.
And watch the energy.
Santos working inside. Pass past post. And it'll be Knicks ball. And they'll bring Landry Shamet. Defensive switch by L.J. Cryer. Clarkson over Leon. Knicks have been ice cold with the outside shot. Pajemski and Steph had Spencer running the show. You're at 7 screen. You're at 7. Trying to get it back up. Lost it. Santos scooping to the basket. And Gee will come to the line.
Mike, all the 50-50.
Feed. You're at 7. You just met Cryer a day ago, probably. Couldn't squeeze it. Just signed yesterday that 10-day contract. Brunson, a lot of contact inside. Mitchell Robinson pulls away with it for the Knicks. Knocked out of bounds off Robinson.
Remember, they had a lot of turnovers on that LA trip versus the Lakers and the Clippers.
Back-to-back games the Knicks played and lost. That's turnover number 9 for the Warriors. Hart bumped by Santos.
And having said all that, the Knicks only down 17 because the Warriors are kind of turning the basketball over the last few possessions.
Jordan Clarkson can't get it to go. Mitchell Robinson tries to get the tip. Well, you're right about the 50-50 balls. Warriors getting them all right now. L.J. Cryer on a solo journey. at 7, stepping back. Couldn't knock down the 3. He played 3 games for Rio Grande in the G League after playing in Greece this year. Foul called on the Brunson drive.
If a ball rolls over to Tracy right now,
yes,
with those shorts on and his shooting shirt, I think he's going to get up, pop, scotch to the three-point line, and let it go.
Yes. He looks like a baller till he starts eating that popcorn. Then I know he's just a star actor over there.
Very undermanned. Turnover again for Golden State. At their 10th.
Yeah, but the defensive pressure has picked up.
Clarkson inside.
Watch the Knicks' point of contact now. Everyone is picking up 3-quarter, and they're making it very difficult.
At Spencer sees 2. Leon's expecting somebody. Payton comes to get it, and Gary puts it in.
When they run that pick and roll, they're getting a 3-on-2 on the opposite side. So they're forcing New York to play in the closeout situations, which then gives them room to make the right play.
Brunson. Son of Glove took it away.
That's baby glove.
Man, the glove stole it from me one time like that.
Once?
Just once. I stayed away from it.
Mitchell Robinson waiting inside. And Brunson back the other way. 15 points for the Knicks tonight. Clarkson inside, turned away. Shannon. On a one-on-one right now for the Knicks. Get back to their good ball movement. Brunson, floater. Rebounded by Payton. Spencer pulling up. This for 3. Leon's pinballs to the deck. Mitchell Robinson looks back. Get up.
They're disjointed right now. They got to get some type of flow.
Clarkson again on a solo mission. Stays down here with 5 to shoot here for New York.
Only 2 this quarter for Brunson.
Those came from the free throw line.
And he knocks it down. Second field goal for Clarkson.
And Mike, that's a welcome sight. Clarkson had fallen out of the rotation at 27, season high 27 at his old stomping grounds in Utah. So you can get some pop off the bench here.
That was like a feel-good back-home game. You know, just, as he said, those rims are very familiar. In Salt Lake City. Jazz played the Knicks tight.
Oh, what a move.
Santos. Beautiful move.
Ooh, did you see his face afterwards? I think it might even surprised him. Ooh, what a step through by Santos.
Brunson. Yep. Good long defense from Quentin Post kept alive for Brunson. Working the paint, gets 2.
That's that footwork you talk about, Reg. Once he gets the paint, he's almost like Barry Sanders. He can be 2 different places at once the way his footwork works.
I got you. I like it.
You got it.
I like it. I like it. Offensive.
Yep. You're calling stuff tonight. You're calling it in real time.
Lead by 3 early on. The Warriors have led by as many as 21. It's now 13. Shamet dribbling around the world, and it knocked away. Pajemski hit ahead. Will Richards saved it. Off Pajemski. Nick Ball.
Oh,